Good morning, good late morning, friends. Welcome to Morning Motivation with Dr. K, where my goal is to give you a positive perspective. I had a little bit of a rushed morning today, so I didn't have time to check in with y'all. I hope everybody is doing well. I don't have a ton to say today, but hey, Darren, you caught me. Hey, Connie. But I guess like my word of the day today is grace. Grace with others, grace with ourselves. There's just so much going on, and a little grace will go a long way. Hey, Mark. Checking in with yourself and saying, what do I need right now? Yesterday, I was talking to my boyfriend, and he said, I know that there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but I feel like you're making it so much harder. You're like strangling yourself and worrying about so many things and just so intense about everything. Hey, Colleen. And I realized I really wasn't giving myself a whole lot of grace. Grace to be imperfect. Grace to react. Grace to just be me. To check in with myself and say, like, what do you need? And like, for example, yesterday I was like tired and I really just wanted coffee, like a Starbucks coffee, not like, because I have like hot coffee every morning that I make at my house. Good morning, Christina. And I was like, no, it's like, that's such a waste of money. It's like $5 for a coffee. And I was just like kind of, I don't know, stressing myself out even more. My boyfriend's like, oh my gosh, just go get a coffee. Like if $5 is going to make you happy, like please go get a coffee. And I'm like, okay, that's grace. That's grace with ourselves. Giving myself grace to be like less than my best, to say I am enough, I am good enough, I am doing enough, enough. And giving grace to other people too, because there's a lot of opinions out there and a lot of them will probably differ from our own. And just realizing that a lot of people with really strong opinions, they're coming from a place of fear or scarcity, and just to have grace with other people, to allow them to have their opinions, even if they're different than our own, and to not take things personally. So basically the word of the day is grace. Please give grace to yourself, check in with yourself, allow yourself to not be the best version of yourself some days. That's totally fine. Like you can't be perfect every day. Like I'm telling myself this too. We just put so much pressure on ourselves. Like we should be doing more, we should be better, we should be really good at homeschooling our kids. Like no. Give myself some grace. I might not get everything on my to-do list done. I feel like when I'm not being productive, I'm wasting my life. Because I'm such a like type A personality, like very just high energy person most of the time. So I feel like in between patients, I should be reading or I should be doing something. And like at nighttime, like I feel lazy if I like watch TV. I feel like I should be like, I don't know, doing something with my kids or something productive. I don't know. And so grace for me means that like I can just sit here and do nothing. Grace for me means that this morning when I had a lot going on, it didn't make sense for me to do morning motivation yet. That's grace for me. Grace for me means like the kids will be fine. The kids will be fine if they miss their Zoom calls with their teachers and don't draw an elephant on a paper. So again, you guys, give yourselves grace. Give grace to everybody around you. Deep breaths, relax. We're going to get through this. I was saying it's going to end at some point, but I feel like that's not really the right way to say it. Things will continue to get better. The God of the universe conspires for us, never against us. And no matter what you're going through today, offer yourself grace. And we are very resilient people. That's what I meant. I'm tired. I have grace for myself because I'm tired. Hi, Krishan. So anyway, everybody be nice to yourselves. Check in with yourself. What would feel good right now? Would it feel good, like somebody earlier said, Mark said you need a spa day? That would be fabulous. And I usually, how I keep going at a really high pace is that I take a big vacation every 3 months and kind of reset. And I've been doing that, I think, since I moved to Oklahoma. And, I went to Africa, but it was a mission trip, and I did medicine, and it was pretty stressful. Definitely not relaxing, definitely not a vacation. And so aside from that, I was supposed to go to Bora Bora with my family last week, and it's like I can feel it. Like if there was any time in my life I needed a vacation, it's like through all of this COVID stuff. It gets kind of stressful running a clinic, working medicine during COVID. So if there was ever a time I just needed a mental reset, it would be now. But I don't really like staycations, and I really just don't think it's in anyone's best interest that I go anywhere right now. So it is what it is. Darren says, one of my buddies told me not long ago that if I don't take a break, Grace, I would likely stress myself into relapse. Yeah. Let's see. Every time I click see more, like it doesn't do anything. So I'll read that later. Sorry, Grace. Thank you, Diana. You too. So again, guys, like I am perfectionistic to my core. Like I'm the kind of person who I want to do everything right so that nobody ever can ever find fault in me. Like my goal is that my boss would never be able to find something I'm doing wrong and come and talk to me about it. I just want to always impress people and always work really hard and just be the best that I can be at everything. And spent 10 days at Bora Bora, great time. Yeah, I was supposed to, Mark. I would have actually been getting back on Tuesday, but oh well. I'm just hoping that the travel agency or the travel insurance refunds my money, because it's been 6 weeks since I canceled and I haven't heard anything but crickets, and it was a lot of money. Hey Ron, hey Stormy. So again, guys, it's am I as productive as I was pre-COVID? No. Do I get more emotionally drained on my current patients and the things that I'm seeing from day to day? Absolutely. So what does that mean? Does it mean I push myself and just, it's all things are different with my kids at home and everything. So do I work extra hard and continue to set the bar like it was before this and continue to have those expectations for myself? No, that doesn't make any sense. I need to offer myself grace, and y'all need to offer grace to yourselves. We're still figuring this out. Your best is good enough. You don't have to worry about what you're not getting done. And check in with yourself. Maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you need to watch 90 Day Fiancé and drink a glass of wine. Okay, let it be. Maybe you need a bubble bath. Let it be. I just think it's important that we check in with ourselves, because if we give ourselves grace and we learn to relax through all of this, it's going to give that to everybody else in our lives. If we can show up as our best, then everybody gets to benefit from that. So my message to myself and to all of you this morning is give grace, receive grace. Shabbat, thank you. I hope you had a good birthday. Good morning, Harold. All right, friends. Grace for today. Happy Thursday. I hope everybody has a fabulous day, and I will likely see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.